So the next part is the process of accreditations. Because I am covering that part, why I am covering the basic process? Because what is happening, we are very much aware the criteria number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8, and 9, and 10. But what is happening, the basic informations, we don't know about the basic informations. So basically, there are different stages through which we are getting the accreditations. And the first stage is initial stage. If I talk about the initial stage is you are in an institutions and you are applying for the accreditations, whether registered with ENBA. Well, it means through the internet and the website you are applying for National Board of Accreditation. Directly, you cannot go to the NBA office and you are saying, okay, sir, I want to apply for NBA. This is not the question. The question is different, and then you have to see the different options. You have to see and open the website of National Board of Accreditations and create the user ID and password. In the right directions, there is a one point, that is no. If you didn't register, so it means step one is fill the registration form and submit the registration fee. Again, I am telling you the maybe the registration fee as on date. The registration fee is 1 lakh rupees, and definitely you basically fill the create the user ID password and deposit the 1 lakh rupees as the registration fee. So that part is there. Okay, if you have created the user ID password and the registration fee is there, so that part is there. The next is yes. If the information comes, yes, okay, I have created the user ID password, I have deposited the registration fee. So apply for accreditation programs. Step one, generate temporary applications. Okay, generate the temporary applications by entering the user ID and password and the basic information about the college. And step two, fill and submit the pre-qualifiers, the part which I'm going to discuss about the pre-qualifier. And step three, pay 10% accreditation fee, which I told you, because the registration fee and 10% accreditation fee is different. Sometimes we are confused. Okay, 10% is same as the same as the registration fee. No, registration fees initially you are depositing and transferring through the different modes, and the 10% of accreditation fee is different, because if you are applying for one program, fee is 2 lakh rupees, and 10% of this, it comes 20,000 rupees. If you are going for 4 lakh rupees, 10% of 4. If you are going for 5 programs, so definitely you have to pay 1 lakh rupees. If you are going for 5 programs, initially you have to pay 10% of accreditation fee. That part is there. Okay, next is whether program comply with the essential pre-qualifier, program complies with the qualifier. If you have just filled the information as per the pre-qualifier is concerned, and the answer comes, yes, you are complying each and every part which they are mentioned in the pre-qualifier. So definitely the steps are different. If the answer comes no, which is showing in the right side, program is not processed further for accreditation, and shortcomings are communicated to the institutions. Because if there are some shortcomings, there are some the points which you are missing and not exactly filled in the pre-qualifier, or you are not complying these parts yet. So definitely the again arrow goes to in the upward directions. So apply for accreditation again, and you have to be comply the basic information which are mentioned in the pre-qualifier. So the first one is if the answer comes yes. Step one, fill and submit SAR. SAR is there, self-assessment report. And step two, submit the balance 90% fee. In the previous part, you have to basically paid 10% fee, but here if you are submitting your SAR, so definitely you have to pay now balance fee 90% fee. And the step three is submit the visit dates. What is happening, why I'm saying submit the visit dates, because not only one dates you are going to fill, they are asking 3 dates you can propose from your side. Okay, maybe you are proposing in the month of September, one date in September, one date in October, and then one date in November. So if you are proposing 3 dates, so definitely they will be chosen one date and whatever you have proposed earlier. So that part is there. There are 3 steps in the first category, and this is a pre-assessment stage. So I'm coming to the next part, that is the assessment stage. Assessment stage. NBA constitute visiting team. Actually, what is happening if you are applying for one program, so definitely 3 members will come. Normally, in general, I'm not saying it is hard and fast rule. Okay, 3 will come. If you are applying for 2 programs, it means five persons will come. 2 persons will be deputed for each program, and one will be the chairman. And if you are applying for the 5 programs, so the total people and total members will be in team, maybe 11, two for each program, and one will be the chairman. So in this way, they are constituting the visiting team. And the next part is visiting team conducts accreditation visit and submit the evaluations report to NBA, because if they have visited the campus and on the basis of your overall parameters, program level criteria from 1 to 7, and 8, 9, 10. Earlier in the beginning, I told you, because if the members, specific program members, they are visiting to the program specific, and they are looking each and everything from first to 7 criterias, and the chairman will see the first year academic governance and the other facilities, student support system. That part will be covering by the chairman. And finally, they sit together and discuss each and everything. And the next part is post-assessment stage, because the if the visit was done, so they are submitting the reports to the NBA office and to the secretary of NBA. And the next step is sorry, moderation committee. There is a moderation committee. The report submitted by the chairman, the report opens in the moderation committee, and it checks the consistency of the evaluators reports and find the borderline cases. Like borderline cases means if you are getting maybe 599 marks, so definitely they are awarding the NBA accreditations on 600. So they have to see how much marks have the deficiency. They are not disclosing to each and every, but in moderation committee, like being a teacher, what we are happening at the end of the examination, we see the all marks and finally do the exercise. The next one is the evaluations and accreditation committee. Consider the report and the response received from the institutions, if any, in presence of the chairman of the visiting team, and submit the recommendation to the respective subcommittee of the academic advisory committee. So the finally report goes to the academic advisory committee there. And the next part is subcommittee of academic advisory committee makes the accreditation decision. And if it the decision comes finally, if you see the left hand side arrow, and the result of accreditation communicated to the institution. The institutions, the message goes to the institution through email or maybe different modes, and the institutions declare, okay, the program is accredited or not accredited. Okay, if it is accredited, that's good. You can upload it, the certificate on the website, institute websites, and your NBA accreditations information is also visible on the NBA website also. But if it is not accredited, there is a one more mechanism. There is a one more mechanism, appeal against accreditation process. If you are not satisfied, okay, my result and my the marks were good. Maybe you seems okay, marks were good. I've done each and everything, but not accredited by NBA. So you can appeal the against accreditation process, and appellate committee is there. There is a process. So you can appeal the appellate committee, examine and evaluates the appeals, and submit its recommendation to AAC. There is academic advisory committee there, and the academic advisory committee considers the recommendations and makes decisions again. If it comes down, so you see in the bottom side, again it goes to the institutions. Decisions goes to the final institutions, and again each and everything will be communicated to the institution. That part is there. So this is the fundamental, and this is the overall process for accreditations, that is initial stage and pre-assessment stage and assessment stage. And one more is post-assessment stage. Normally, the visit is basically conducts for 3 days. First 2 days, the program is specific people will visit the department department facilities on each and everything they are covering. And the next, on the third day, they call the all heads and the maybe the management and the directors. They discuss the strength and the weaknesses of the department, and specifically openly they speak the chairman, okay, these were the maybe the strength of the department, these were the, and these are the weaknesses of the department. If you want to go with these weaknesses and these maybe this with these strength and weaknesses, so you are maybe if you are willing to proceed it, so we will be proceeding. If you want to withdraw at this point, so if you can withdraw. There is a one more option that they are giving to the institution, and they ask to the maybe the head of institutions, would you like to be proceed or not? So that part and decision will be the management and the director of the institutions. So this is the overall uh, the process of accreditations.